Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to another spin ride with me. This is going to be a HIIT, H-I-I-T, high intensity interval training. That means today it means there's going to be a minute on, a minute off. We're going to have 6 intervals like that. Right now we're just warming up, so please don't just be watching me be on your bike. And if you need to start your whatever device that you have, because it doesn't count if we don't start our watch, right? We can do it again if we finish our workout without starting our watch. And I don't have my water. I hope you have water on you. I was doing a video earlier and I knocked my water off and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ride without it, but I don't want you to. So make sure you've got water, a fan, a towel, whatever you need. You don't want to be doing this somewhere hot, so have some circulation. And right now your gear should be easy. On a perceived exertion scale of 1 to 10, you should be either 2 or 3. Now if 10 was all out, sprinting, going breathless, we're gonna top out about 7, between a 7 and an 8 today. So right now, your speed or your RPMs should be around 85 or 90. If you don't have a display on your bike, that's okay. Follow my leg speed. And the easiest way to do this is match your right leg with my left leg. So don't try to go back and forth. Just look at one of my legs and match up. So we're about a minute and a half in. We're gonna warm up for about 3 minutes. Easily take 3 to 5 minutes to warm up. So if you need more time, please take it. And you wanna ride with your shoulders down. I know sometimes I'm double jointed, so when my arms are relaxed or I'm holding on with one hand, they kind of go in. But you really want to have a soft bend. You don't want to have a lot of pressure on the handlebars. So easy, soft elbows, shoulders down and relaxed the whole ride. When you come out of your saddle, you want to have enough gear to hold up your body weight so you don't hyperextend your joints. So practice coming out of the saddle. Add some gear. Should feel like a beginning of a climb. A little more maybe. Bring your hands up top and come up. You should not be struggling. You shouldn't have to put a lot of weight on your hands. When you come back down, especially if you're new to a cycle, come down gingerly because you're going to get a little saddle soreness in the beginning. That is just part of the process. So now we're about 2.5 minutes in, and about 1 more minute we're going to have our first interval. So right now again, scale 2 or 3 on the perceived exertion of 1 to 10. So this is pretty easy. You should be able to talk. When we go into our first interval, we're going to do this differently than the last HIIT video that I made. We are going to do a minute steady state effort, but sometimes we're going to be pushing our speed with a little gear. Sometimes we're going to do a little uphill in the saddle, and we might even do some out of the saddle. But what we're looking for is an intensity of 7, your 7 out of 10. You need to keep in mind. I'm just going to tell you how you should feel. So in about 20 seconds, we're going to have our first minute interval. You're going to push to 7. That's not breathless, but you can't carry on a conversation. If you need a sip of water, please take it. In 10 seconds, our first minute interval is coming. So you're going to add a little bit of gear in 3 seconds. I want you to feel a little headwind and push your RPMs up to about 100. So you're going to feel your heart rate go up. You should be already starting to sweat just a little bit. My RPMs are right about 100. You're going to hear my breathing change. About 20 seconds in. All these efforts should feel pretty much identical. Might give us a little bonus at the end. And 30 seconds here. We only have 6, so quick, efficient interval training. You can apply this same video to a treadmill workout. 15 more seconds, and then we have a 60 seconds, a 10 minute, back at that 2 to 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and certainly take a saddle break if you need it. Add some gear if you need to. And be careful when you sit back down. Take a little gear off, maybe take a posture break. drink, towel off, whatever you need to do. Breathe. And you may have noticed my mat is down in front of us. Because after we're done, after our heart rate comes down, we are going to make sure your heart rate comes down before you get off the bike. We're going to do just a little bit of ab work before we call it a day. So we're going to get some cardio, some core work in, and that is it. In 20 seconds, we have our next interval coming. What we're going to do is once you put it up here on the bike, so you feel like you climbed uphill, and you're going to just push your RPMs up to about 90, 95. Or about 5 RPMs higher than they are now. In 3, 2, 1, add some gear. Maybe quite a bit. It should feel thick, and your RPMs are about 90, 95. I'm sweating. So this is our second of 6. Normally when I had a class in front of me, I'd have someone help me count so I didn't lose track. So if any of you want to come join me and hold up a cue card, that would be great. You might see my dog Mitch running around through here. He's no help at all. He's here for moral support though. Okay, 20 more seconds. Come on, 7 out of 10. If your breath isn't changing, reminder, you want to be breathless. Breath is changing, sweating. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back off on your gear. Saddle break if you need it. Posture break if you want it. Get a drink if you have it. And bringing those RPMs down a little bit. Bringing your gear down. 2 of 6. I find these go so fast. And it's so much better than just that steady state training. I mean, if you like to ride, just ride, good. But if you want more efficiency, so you can do intervals and get on and off, 30 seconds, whatever you want, but in 20 seconds, we're gonna go again. And we're gonna do an hour of this. So you're gonna have a little more gear than you did last minute. You're gonna come up, your RPMs are gonna come down. So you're gonna go ahead and add it, feel it, a little more than last time, and come out. Now your saddle, hands out front, elbows bent, shoulders down. You're not up here bouncing, you're still bent over, abs drawn in, 45 more seconds. This should feel like a climb. Breath is changing. Again, not breathless. If you find you're not ready for an interval, when it comes around, then maybe back off on your intervals and take a little bit longer on the recovery. Okay, 15 more seconds. You got this, come on. 10 more seconds. Go back down to that 2 or 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring that gear down. And breathe. 3 down. 3 to go. Now I'm getting a little more breathless than you probably, because I'm speaking. So, someone just watch Mitch for me. I have a wax melter over here. He thinks he has treats in there. He tries to eat them. Don't eat anything. Okay, 30 more seconds. Now gauge how you're feeling. We're halfway through the intervals. If you're feeling fresh as daisy, you do a little more intensity. We have 3 more intervals. Then we cool down. We do some core. In 10 seconds, you're going to add a little bit of gear. We're going to speed up to about 90, 95. So it's going to be like that first interval. Feeling like a windy, flat road. Here we go. Add a little bit. Pick up your speed to about 90, 95. And hold it there. I always seem to have hair attacking me during my ride. Breathe. Heels are down, shoulders are down, jaw is loose. I don't want any cracked teeth doing this. 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. That's work, but this shouldn't be horrendous. No matter what shape you're in, our own 7 is our own 7. So we should be feeling kind of the same, but you get used to it. And then you start to crave it. 10. Come on, you're not sweating. A little more. 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm good. Have a break. Unless you have extreme knee issues, we're back to you want to come out every 5 to 10 minutes and give your bum a break. Definitely make sure you have enough gear to hold you up, and then finding that persistence of a 2 or 3 on the scale. The next interval is going to be like our second interval earlier. And as gear, stay in the saddle. I want you to feel like you're climbing. Our hands aren't going to be that high. Around 90. No instructor should tell you what gear to be in ever. Everybody's different, but we can feel the same. Start breathing in your ears, but I'm letting this work out too. Please don't let me do it alone. I have friends out there. Yeah, I'll do your video. Yeah, I'll do your video. I'm like, I made a video. Have you done it? No. Well, if you're doing this, comment below so I can give you a virtual high five. 10 more seconds. Come on. If you need more gear, add it. 5. And celebrate if you want it. Woo-wee. 1 minute break. 1 more effort. And then we bring our heart rate down. Mobility before, and that's it. We've got 45 seconds until our last effort, which again is going to be out of the saddle, a push uphill. Can't come out of the saddle, repeat either of the 2 other intervals. Again, we're going for 7, 10, whatever effort you're doing. We're not going to go all the way back down. Hopefully you're recovering your breath. Saddle in 3, 2, 1. Add it. Your RPMs are going to be lower than before, and you should feel like you're having to stomp, push down, push, push in front of the pedal stroke. Pull your abs in. Shoulders are down. So I'm working. I'm sweating. I am not breathless. More seconds left of efforts. Then we're going to cool it down for about 3 minutes. Take longer if you need it. Come on, this is your last effort. You've got 15 seconds to go. And 10. 5. You did it. Come on down. Bring that gear down to 2 or 3 efforts. RPMs up around 85, 90. And catch your breath. And hopefully you didn't lose your breath. But you should be breathing heavy. You should not be able to whistle rewind it and do the whole thing again. Do 2 more, do 4 more, or you're with me and you're cooling it down. We got 2 more minutes before we get off the bike. Let's go ahead and slow our legs down. Take our gear down. Keep some gear on the bike. You don't want to take it all the way off. Breathe. Slow those legs down. Feel your posture. They always talk about your posture. Should be regal. Lifted through the head. Long neck, like someone put a book on your head. So even when we fall forward in the saddle, same thing. We don't want to be riding like this. If you're watching your feet the whole ride, you've got some posture work to do. Make sure that heart rate's coming down. If you have any concerns with your heart rate, any health conditions, you're gonna go really easy, and you're gonna check with your doctor before you do any of this. And we're gonna lighten load a little bit more for the last minute. I want you to be able to just breathe normally, like you're watching TV. You should be able to do what's called nose breathing again before you get off the bike. So if you need more time when we get off, take it. So when we come down, we're gonna just do some spinal mobility. And my space isn't ideal, so I'm just gonna be staying right close to my bike. Hopefully you'll be able to see me okay. We're gonna do some cat-cow for spinal mobility. And then we're gonna do some bridges. That's good for the pelvic floor, the abs, the glutes, quads. And we're gonna do dead bugs and side planks, and that's it. I'm only gonna do 1 set of everything. You're welcome again to go through that another round. And then you wanna get a couple stretches in for your hamstrings, quads, and your glutes, maybe your body, a little bit stretch after we're done. Okay. I'm gonna get off my bike, so I'm gonna take all my gear off and carefully come off of the bike. And I'm gonna come down to the floor. If you're done, great job. Well, my camera decided to stop recording, so I had to cut it. I figured I'd move it down so you can see the whole mat. We are gonna start on hands and knees, a little spinal mobility before we do just 2 quick core exercises, which I like, because we work the front, the back of the body, and both sides in those 2 exercises. This is just helping with spinal mobility and blood flow. So you're inhaling when you go into the mouth and exhaling when you go into cat, pulling your abs in. When you come here into cat, pulling in. And then you're going to come onto your back. You're going to bridge, so feet planted on the ground. Abdominals braced, lifting up as we exhale. So try to pull everything in, feeling the quads and glutes happen too. And we're going to exhale up. He's ready for dinner. He always attacks me on the floor, stretching and doing yoga, especially when it's dinner time. Go get in your bed. So we're gonna, okay, see, he's just not gonna cooperate, but he's part of the show now. He does a great up dog and down dog. So bridging a few more times. You should feel the glutes, the hamstrings, quads, abs. You can lift the pelvic floor here on the way up as you exhale, and as you tap down, you can inhale and release the pelvic floor. Pelvic floor coordination is great, especially for us women over 50. And then the next time you come down, we're gonna go into dead bugs. So you're gonna have your hands up, shoulders drawn down and back, braced core, bringing your knees up to a 90-degree angle. You're gonna tuck one foot down, the other foot is gonna go back, and as you feel that tension in the abs, resist the urge to let your back arch. Okay, so keep it tight, and then you're gonna come back to center, and then other arm, other leg. Now, if this is too easy, you can lengthen the leg, but if anything domes or pops out, we wanna go back to just the toe tap. Let's not try to be a hero here. Let's do what's right for our body. So you wanna do about, let's say 6 to 10 on each side, depending on how you're feeling with that. You can always take a break. You pause. And you can also go through and do another set. So after you've done, let's say 6 to 10 on each side, you're gonna flip onto your side, elbow under the shoulder, pressing down through the mat and lifting up, or lifting all the way up, and just taking that arm up or to the hip, whatever works for you. So you want to feel like you're zipping up the body, keeping everything nice and tight. If the shoulder starts to hurt, if you start to feel like you're gonna drop, then just go ahead and drop the knees. Otherwise, you're lifting up and holding it as long as you can, 10, 20, 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and bring it down to the other side. And then we're gonna call it a day. So we're gonna lift up into that side plank here, zipping up, raise core, maybe long legs. Again, if you have a shoulder issue, anything starts to hurt, back starts to hurt, you're gonna drop to those knees. Do what challenges you, not what hurts you. And we're just gonna hold this for about 10 more seconds. If you need a break, take it. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, do it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, your workout is done.